Kim. It's Friday night, and I just wanted to get on here really quick and chit chat with you guys. This is not gonna be a very long whip and chat. I am working on my Year of the Snake canvas from Dreamer Designs. It is an 80 by 60, so yeah, still working on it. Of course, I'm also working on a couple other whips at the same time, so this won't be finished in June. This is for Diamond Bewitched Cat's Year of the Snake event here on YouTube, and I'm not too worried about it not being done in June because, well, you know, Year of the Snake goes longer than June. And I knew when I started that, and I said it, I'm like, nah, I won't get this done in June, but I wanted to get started, and I'm pretty excited because I am now working on part of the snake. I was working on what it felt like the lanterns forever. I made a joke that this canvas should have been called Year of the Lanterns, but I have finally made it over into the snake. I better glare. There we go. On the glue. Hope everybody had a great week. For those of you that have been sending your thoughts and prayers Miss Sassy's way, I really appreciate it. I really don't want to sit and talk a lot about it because it just, you know, it upsets me. She seems to be doing a little bit better. You know, I'll talk about it more when I'm not tired, because I get pretty emotional about it. Why is there such a glare? I'm sorry if you're getting a glare, because I can't see my phone. They have a privacy screen on it, because that was a mistake. It was a mistake when I ordered it, and I usually go through screen protectors on my phone pretty quickly. I drop my phone all the time. And this has been the toughest stinking screen protector ever. I'm like, it's never going to get a big old crack in it. It's never going to get anything for me to replace it, because I'm not just going to, you know, trash it just because I can't see it when I'm trying to do a whip and chat or anything like that. Now, I am single placing through my whip and chat because, well, I have a tendency to screw up my multi-placing. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and check in with everybody and see if you've had a good week. I was off work yesterday until I get a phone call from the police department, and there was a wreck, and they requested us to come out, and so we came out there for a little while, and not going to be off tomorrow because there's a big event in town that is going to bring a lot of out-of-town traffic, and so we're setting up a command center there with the sheriff's department and, you know, EMS and all those things, just to make sure that, because it's such a big event, if something were to happen, your first responders are on scene, ready to go. So anyway, thought I would diamond paint tonight. Sassy is sleeping. She had her muscle relaxer, and now she had her anti-inflammatory, and now she's had her muscle relaxer, so she should be good and sleepy for a while. Yeah. Anyway, this is pretty pink. I tell ya, June's been crazy. Right? Has anybody else had a crazy June? I mean, even in the diamond painting, like Diamond Art Club dropped like 100 plus restocks yesterday. I was happy. I only bought one. And it was the one that I needed to complete my top 5 Diamond Art Club wish list. So I was able to find Morning Glory and which one was it? Morning Glory and Tropical Oasis in a D stash the other day. And I already had Island Time and I can't remember what the other one, I can't remember the name of the other one. It's like the sister canvas to Island Time. I'll pop the name up here. I already had those. And so all I was, Weekend in Paradise was it. So that was all I was missing. And I kept I found it. And someone, they wanted a little bit more for it. Now, if you're telling me that it's opened, has no toolkit, has no trading card, and you want like $20 more and it's not a discontinued product, then what it will retail for if it was to go back and restock, I'm not going to buy it. It better be sealed with a trading card, with everything, and better be a discontinued product. And even then they brought some discontinued stuff, which does happen occasionally with them. But I'm not going to do it. I'm like, it'll come back, and if not, I will find it somewhere else. Well, when I got the notification that it came back, that it was restocked, you guys, I jumped right on there. I was like, oh my gosh, and I bought it. Yeah, my top 5 at Diamond Art Club is complete. So now does that mean that I need a new top 5? No, because I think that I'm pretty close to my top 10 being complete. I'll have to go look. One of my I would say my top 10, top 15 was in a restock last night. And when I got to the checkout, and I went quick, it was already gone. And it had been, honestly, it was in a restock last week before last, and I just didn't get it quick enough. That's my fault. It's a Yume canvas. Oh, and then and it's not a top 10 of mine. So which is Greenhouse. I like it. I do. And I thought about getting it, but it sold out really quick too. But it's not my top 10. I'm basically on a very low buy, which is, it's got to be, in my, got to be my top 10 at least. I did find a canvas, so I jumped in a live last night that I'm usually, and I go and work on my WIP during KY Phillies live, and Starlight, Star Bright, and I don't even know if she was on there last night. You guys, I feel bad because every single time that I go to talk about this creator, I forget her channel name. Every single time. I can see her. I can hear her. She reminds me of... Oh, it's Miss Southern Belle, sorry. She reminds me of, if you've watched the movie Still Magnolias, her voice reminds me of, what was that character? I can't remember the name of the character. But she reminds me of one of the ladies, her voice does, off of Still Magnolias. But anyway, so I jumped in and I'm like, hey, Diamond Art Club just, dropped a bunch. This is after I bought my canvas because, I had to get my canvas. And Star said, do they have this canvas? So I, and she told me which one it was, and I went and looked, and I'm like, no. And she's like, well, that's her canvas that she's really been looking for. She wants that canvas really, really bad. And I said, well, I'm going to find it. I'm on a mission. She goes, I've looked on all these D-stashes. It never comes across, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I found it in a D-stash today. Same person that D-stashed Tropical Oasis and Morning Glory. So I knew they were a great seller. And in fact, I probably should check and see if they've dropped that PayPal request for me yet. I found it. They were selling it. I bought it, and I'm sending it to Star so I'm helping somebody else complete or work on their top. At least I think it's probably her top. I don't know. Maybe not. Might not be her top. But anyway, I know what it's like to try to find a canvas that you just really wanted. That's the way I was with that Weekend in Paradise. My gosh. But anyway, so Star has that coming her way. Hopefully. I'm going to have to get off here in a little bit and see if that seller has sent me an invoice over on my PayPal. But yeah, so I think I am safe from any of the Diamond Art Club releases tomorrow. I don't know until I look at the YouTube videos, at the sneak peeks. I'll listen. So I was watching a sneak peek the other day, and no fault of, and I'm not going to mention a creator because I'm not dogging anybody, but it made me kind of open my eyes to how I will be doing my content going forward. So I'm watching the sneak peek video, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting to see this canvas. Now I know that, like for Diamond Art Club, you have that, there's requirements. I'm sure that there's things that they want you to cover before you show a canvas. Now I watch a lot of them because that's how I decide if I want a canvas or not. And that's what they want. They want to sell you on that canvas. You guys, we were at 13 minutes, and I think she was possibly finally getting around to showing the canvas, but I had already lost interest and I was gone. I'm like, I'm out. Like, I don't even care at this point. So I am going to try to do better to get to my canvases quicker when I do my haul videos for you. Okay? We can come back and talk about, the company, or I can talk about the company while I'm showing you the canvas. I'm just kind of like, you know what? I need to do better, because I don't think I've ever spent that long talking about, it was excessive. 13 minutes is just too long for someone like me to sit and wait. You lose me. But some people you don't. But so I want to try to make it where you don't lose people like me when I'm doing, like, no one pays me to make content. Or, okay, they don't pay them. They send them the canvases. I do get PR. It's sticky on my finger from this canvas. Anyway, I do get PR packages. And I've only had one company. Well, no, that company didn't even tell me what to say or what to do or what format to do anything. So no, I haven't had anybody. And I probably wouldn't work with a company if they told me, well, you've got to do content for X amount of minutes before you show this canvas. And I'm not saying they do that at Diamond Heart Club, because they don't, because I've seen way too many sneak peek videos to that. But it's just, yeah, I was just like, this creator just absolutely lost me. And so it made me reevaluate how I will be doing my canvases for you going forward. So, and if I'm not, call me on it. Say, hey, remember when you said that you were going to try to get to canvases quicker, and you would just talk, you actually spent so many minutes before we got to a canvas. Now, you guys have got to give me a minute. We got to talk about some things. I'm not talking about like if I'm showing like multiple things, like if I have storage solutions but if I'm showing you a canvas, don't let me go that long. Like I said, some of you might like it, but I don't. So I will make I'll make an effort to try to cover things for all people. So people with short attention spans like me won't desert you. Won't desert my videos. But like I said, it's nothing against the creator at all. It's just, it just made me. There are a lot of times I'll watch, I watch so much content on YouTube, and I take away the good and the bad, the good and the bad. And just because I think it's bad doesn't mean that you would think it's bad. But anyway, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be trying to do a little bit better with that. I wanted to get to some ABs to show you so this is an e-pen from Lady Lathe that Stacy sent me. So I haven't got to my ABs yet. I do my canvases in kind of an order thing. Like I do all my just regular drills, then I do my ABs, then I do my crystals. It's an OCD thing. I have OCD tendencies, I'm sure. But yeah, isn't this pretty? I love it. I love it. I love it. So be watching for a whip and chat. So the whip and chat that I'm going to do on my PR package that I should have done last week is going to be all ABs. It's going to be like almost all ABs. And so I'll be using this. But why haven't I done that whip and chat when I said I was going to do them, relatively? Because I can't get that canvas straightened out because I keep moving it. It's my fault. So hopefully Sunday I can do that. But anyway, that's a pretty pen. Watch to see more of that. But Lady Lathe does have a YouTube channel. I will link that below. And then they have a Facebook page or group where they sell pens. There's 3 ladies that, I think it's 3, that make pens and putty and trays and all those things over on Facebook. And then you can watch them turn. You can watch Stacy turn over here. I'm not sure if Vicky's turned any on here or not. I'll have to look and see. But yep. I hope you guys have something fun planned for the weekend. I'm working tomorrow. Sunday I'll be doing laundry and cleaning house. I need to go over to my parents' house and we'll try to work on getting it ready for an estate sale, so basically I guess I just need to kind of go through the house and take out the stuff that I don't want in an estate sale, and then leave the rest and contact him and say I'm ready. It's just getting the time to do that. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to sell the house, but I am. Like, I want it behind me. I want the stress of it behind me. I just want it behind me. I truthfully want to have one less responsibility. And that house is the easiest one less and the hardest. I mean, right now, you know, the hardest responsibility is my mom. But the house, getting the house ready is, you know, a bit much. So I just kind of want it behind me. So I really got to go over. I gotta find the time. And between Mom and the animal, you know, Miss Sass, and because I can't. Mom can't carry Sassy down my deck stairs, so she can't take her outside. And I have to, you know, at least run back over here and make sure Sassy has her medicine. And I need to, I don't know, it's just so much. So much, so I just gotta figure it out. I'll get there. I'll get there. How many minutes? 22 minutes. Not bad. So I think, like I said, I just kind of got, I want to talk. So I am selling some 3D stuff over in my Facebook page, and I made the decision today because, you guys, I'm trying to send out PayPal invoices and get things shipped out, and I finally decided, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a square storefront. I am going to let it figure up the shipping, let it do the billing, and all I have to do is 3D print, upload what I have, how many, and tell you guys over on Facebook, hey, I've uploaded some things today if you want to go check it out. And when they sell out, and then I'll let you know when I restock. And I have to just print off, package and print off, because right now that's what I should be doing, but I have got to diamond paint today or I'm going to lose my mind because I'm stressed out. So tomorrow morning, I already have things packaged, so tomorrow morning I have to run to the post office. I need to do a UPS drop off. I just have a lot of things I have. And all I have to do at the post office is just, you know, put it in the slot because I use Pirate Ship. But that's what I'm going to do. So Sunday I'm going to try to get finished. I did start work on that today before I got busy. So I was on my lunch and I did it. And then I got called off my lunch and got busy. And so I didn't get to finish it. So yeah. Because I hate that I am so far behind. I've got prizes from my Memory Keepers event that have to go out because I was trying to do one mass mailing because I was trying to get so much stuff done and I had so much stuff going on and I feel horrible. I've got 2 people that's been waiting patiently. They're going to get some bonuses in there. I mean, they're already boxed up, ready to go. But they've got bonuses in there. So, there's a T. There's more T's. So anyway, and I can't just keep giving product away. Then I don't become profitable. And I'm not, I do this to help support the YouTube channel. I'm not a huge creator, so I don't make a ton of money on my channel to help support the channel, because I can't just take money out of my budget now that, you know, so now we kind of have Temu back a little bit, but their prices are still a little bit higher than what they were. So anyway, that's all I have to really talk about. I'm just tired. I'm low energy, and I'm probably going to work on this about another 30 minutes, and I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to try to upload this here in a little while. If not, maybe you'll see it in the morning, because I never know with YouTube. Like, you know, whenever they're going to be like 4 hours to upload a 15-minute video. But anyway, I mean, it's just because YouTube is busy at the time. So you guys have a great one, and hopefully, I probably won't be on here tomorrow because I do have to work. Probably Sunday I'll try to do a haul, maybe another whip and chat with the canvas from a new crafty. We'll see. Anyway, you guys have a great one. Remember, keep sassy, thoughts, prayers, positive vibes. Bye.